You have it. Okay. Now I see your screen. I just can't show you my screen. Okay, great. So you are the graduate catalog, it seems like.
I am the one now showing the screen so that this guys can see my screen. Well, thank you so much, and Rahmat, for joining us today. We have Missouri Western State University based in Missouri, and I have Ann Rahmat. I met her in Miami last month, and it was a wonderful meeting. So we would like to welcome Missouri Western State University. Officially, there is no presentation as of today because she would be making a presentation about the glimpse of Missouri Western State University, and probably we're going to do another webinar in next month. But right now, what information she's here to share with us, that what Missouri Western State University offers and what kind of students, program, undergrad, grad students can go in, and why it is important for students to select Missouri Western State University for their higher education. So, Ann Rahmat, I want you to go ahead and talk about it, and whenever you want me to take your page to anywhere on the website, I would be happy to do so.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much, Abby, and thank you everybody for being in this meeting today. I know it was pretty quickly arranged, and for that I do appreciate Abby's cooperation. Abby, if you don't mind, can you go to the main website, which is, if you click on the logo, it will take you to the main website. I want to start from the very beginning, which is just the general information about the university itself. Thank you so much. So now we are at the very beginning of the main website. From this website, there's, I would say, two different clicks that is important to me when I go to the website. One is the academics, and then the next one is the admission. So click on academics first. We'll take you there. And this is where you will find the information about the majors and the programs that we have. What you see right now in the College of Liberal Arts, College of Professional Studies, Nursing, Fine Arts, and Business, those are the information where you can find the bachelor degree programs. Maybe some students are interested in that, but I know a lot of students from India are interested in the graduate program. So if you will scroll down a little bit, go down, click on the one where it says graduate school. It's kind of, yep, there you go. You got it. From this graduate program is where you would find a lot of the programs available. Click on the degree and certificate. That's right. Thank you. The degree and certificates where you, no, don't click on the graduate catalog, just the degree and certificates itself. Yeah. If you don't mind going back a little bit, because what I wanted you to see is just the general information. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the general
program. These are the programs offered.
Yeah, this is the programs offered. And if you want to, you know, I'm very general, so I do not know the specific on the programs. If you want to know the information about the programs, this is the websites you need to go to. But I was trying to get you to the general information about the program itself and the general application process. If you don't mind going back to where the graduate website is, and I'll wait for you to go there. One more back one more. There you go. All right, hang on there, 1 second. So click on how to apply. Let's go there. No, just the bar itself, how to apply.
So it gives me two options, about or program specific.
Oh, they may have changed the website since I saw it last week. All right. Let's try this then. Under degree and certificates, click on about. I wonder if it's the same information I had.
Yes.
All right. Oh, good. So this is, you know, this is where I go to look at, verify the information we have about the master's program. So if you click to any one of those, it will take you to the specific program website. Yeah, let's try that one. Information Technology Assurance Administration.
Is this a STEM program?
It is a STEM program. There's a few STEM programs that we have. Of course, the chemistry master's program is a STEM. This one is STEM as well. The MBA ERS, Enterprise Resource Planning, is also a STEM program. Engineering technology is also a STEM program. So it states on this website clearly that it's a STEM program. I believe at the bottom it will, if you don't mind, scroll down a little bit for me.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it does not it doesn't specify what I was looking for.
Let's do this. You talk about let's do this. You talk about the entire university and let people go through the website later on and they can decide if they have any questions.
Okay,
But
very
let's
good.
talk only about so that it would be easy for them to learn.
Okay. By the way, Abby, how many people are there on the other side?
Okay, let me just check how many people are here. We have 15. 12 are the one, I mean, no, 12 overall. 9 people from the different offices, and
Okay.
then three of us, you, me, and Abhishek.
All right. Very good. Okay, so thank you. 15, that's quite a number. If you will go back, if we want to talk about the general information about the university, um, let's go back, click on the logo, and I'll take you back to the main website.
What are the best program you have, and what's the admission requirement if you can talk to the audience about?
Sure. So, a little bit about the programs. Generally, we have the information technology, computer science, which is called ITAA at our university. Another popular major with international students is engineering technology. And then for the bachelor degree, we have business. We're also going to have MBA, if I haven't mentioned it to you before, but we do have an MBA starting next fall. Pretty exciting because our business program is accredited by AACSB, which only the top 10% in the world has it. And then for the bachelor degree, we also have the computer science, we have communications, psychology, and so forth. When you click on the academics, that's where you get the information. Generally, about the university, we are small. We consider ourselves small public university. It's a state university. The size of the student body is 5,000. The size of our master's program is about 250. So we are fairly new in the graduate program, but it is growing very quickly. Our location is north of the Kansas City. Kansas City is in the middle of the USA, and the name of the state is Missouri. So the city, St. Joseph, is about 30 minutes north of the airport, the international airport we have, very convenient. The size of the city is about 70,000 people. So again, it is not too small and not too big. Students that come here feels very comfortable when they live here for their studies. So students can live off campus if they wish to. We have a few apartment complexes around the university. There's one particular apartment complex that is within walking distance of the campus. The rest are pretty quite a distance, but the bus system we have in the city is free to the students. So they can take the bus for free to school or to go shopping at any time. But aside from our programs that we have in the classroom, as we also take pride of the programs we have for international students. Abi, could you type this for me? At the end of missouriwestern.edu, type in /international, and then I'll show you the website for international support services.
Okay. The admission, can you talk about scholarship or tuition fee and admission requirement?
Okay, in that case, click on admission for me. All right, and then click on international student tab right there. No, go up, I'm sorry. There's a tab for international student. Yeah, click there, thank you. Okay, so this is the information where you can get a lot of the information about the application process. The application deadline link is there. The information about the scholarship is there. The information about English proficiency is also there. All right, where did you go? Anyway, let me see. The admission deadline generally is, okay, good. The general admission deadline is May 15 for international students, the sooner the better. If you could click on the golden square that says graduate student, could you click on that for me? If not, I will just talk about the application checklist.
Oh.
If you could click on the graduate student, the button here on the right side of the screen. Yes, thank you. So this is where we list the application requirements, general application requirement for students. Aside from the online application form, which student or you can click on step 1, student can also pay the application fee online by credit card. So I hope you can help them with that part. Step 3 is where we need the official transcript from student. So we need the official mark sheets, and the official document has to be attested by the university. We do not accept photocopies or scanned documents. It needs to be official, so attestation is very important. Aside from the mark sheet, if the student have the consolidated transcript, please send that as well. So that's about the transcript. Do you have any question? Anybody have question about that?
Maybe we can have questions at the end of the webinar. You could continue to just talk about it, and then once you finish, I'll ask questions.
All right. The step 4 is the proof of English proficiency. So we do require either TOEFL or IELTS. Minimum TOEFL for graduate student is 79 IBT. Minimum IELTS score for graduate student is 6.0. For the TOEFL and IELTS, and we know you receive official score from the test administrator. You can send a photocopy of that, and we will verify the score with the test provider. And then, so that's step 4, I believe. And then step 5 is where students will provide proof of financial support. The proof is required before admission decision. And so it's very important for students to provide all these materials listed on this page so that we can complete the file and the graduate school can make an admission decision. From the time where we receive all the materials we need, it will take generally about 3 weeks to 6 weeks to get a decision for the master's program. So that's why it's very crucial that we receive all these materials as soon as possible, as soon as the students submit the online application. So that's it. It's very short. As far as GRE score, a lot of the program does not require GRE. However, the one that is more competitive will require GRE score. And where you get the information is on the graduate school website. All right, questions?
What program do require the GRE exam?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Which program do require the GRE?
Okay. The one that I do remember is the information technology, assurance administration, which is our computer science. The next one is the MBA requires GMAT. The GMAT minimum is 450.
Okay.
All right. And then I don't remember other program, but you can look at the information on the website.
Sure. Okay. Guys, if you have any questions, please do write that so that I can take the questions here. But meanwhile, I will have you talk to us. So for undergrad program, what is the admission requirement?
Okay. If you will click on the undergraduate tab where you were down just now, where you click on the graduate information admission. So same concept too. No. This particular screen where you see freshman student, that's for American students, so don't get confused. Stay where the international student tab is. All right. All right, so and then click on the undergraduate, that's it. And this is where we list information for the undergraduate students, same concept. Step 1 and step 2 is the online application form, online, and then the application fee. Step 3 is where we require the official transcript. It has to again be attested by the high school or the US Education Center can also attest it. For students who have gone to college or university back home, we also require a transcript from that university, attested by the university. The other part to it is we require detailed course description because we want to see if the courses could be transferred over. So that's just the additional requirement. The rest is TOEFL or IELTS. TOEFL minimum for undergraduate is 72. And then the IELTS minimum for undergraduate student is 5.5. We look at the overall score, so we do not look at the specific sections. And then proof of financial support and a copy of the passport. Just to touch briefly on the proof of financial support, there's 2 documents we require. One is a financial support form. It's a form that we have online. You can click on that, download it, have complete it, sign it, and then return it to us. The sponsor have to sign the form, and the sponsor who signed the form is the one who have to provide the bank statement. For example, if the mother signs the form, then the bank statement, the letter from the bank, has to have the name of the mother. Okay. Same for the father. If the father signs, then we need to have it from the father bank statement. If both of them going to support, great. Have them sign on that form, both of them, and then provide us the bank statement from the mother and the father. Okay?
Okay. Any questions, guys? Please do write. Abhishek, do you have any question from the Bangalore team?
Yes, we do have is that the program which you mentioned there, those programs, how much time it will take to get the I-20 from the university? Let's say if we submit the complete documents to your team, what long time?
Thank you for that question. Yes. So as soon as we have the decision, let's example for the master's program, some department meets often and some does not. So that's why the range is between 3 to 6 weeks. Once we have a decision, the admissions office told me they can do it within 48 hours within 2 days. For the undergraduate program, the admission is reviewed in the office of the admission itself. So the admissions usually is available within 3 to 5 days when the application is complete. And so again, the I-20 can be processed within 2 days as well after the decision is made.
And how many intakes are available for the undergrad and grade?
Okay. For both undergraduate and master's program, there's 2 intakes. One in the fall, which is in August, and the other one is in spring, which is in January.
It's the same for the undergrad and grade both, right?
Yes, the same. We do have an intensive English program. This is rare cases for India, but it happens. We have students who have a slightly lower TOEFL or IELTS score, and we can offer them conditional admission. For the intensive English program, the 3rd intake is in the summer, and it starts in late May or early June. So if they want to improve their English, see if they can finish it in one semester, then have them study in the summer in June, and then hopefully once they finish that program, they start with the degree program in the August.
Okay. Do you require the WAS or NSCS evaluation, or you have the in-house team who do the evaluation for the students?
We do our own in-house evaluation, so that way it is free to the student. However, we do accept WES evaluation if they've gone through that process. It would help with the application process. It usually is faster. Let me see. And typically we require Bachelor of Engineering because it's a 4-year bachelor program. We do not accept a Bachelor of Science or a Bachelor of BCom because it's a 3-year program. If it's a 4-year program, then we do accept it. The WES evaluation, if some other schools require it, you can go ahead and just request another copy to be sent to Missouri Western. We will accept it.
Okay. Any other questions? If anybody have it, please feel free to write down here. So all the applications has to fill down online, or you can provide us the PDF applications also, so that we can ask the students to fill out and send it to you.
Okay. The admissions office prefer the online simply because it downloads straight to the database, and that way they can process the application quicker that way. So I would, if on that website you see right now where it says apply for admission, that's where you click to go to the online application. But I want you to see that we do have instructions for the type of students applying. We're looking at the undergraduate admission website right now, so the instruction is step-by-step with pictures and everything is for the freshman and transfer. You will find the same one when you go to the graduate application. The instruction for the master student it gives you a step-by-step, so it shows pictures, so it should be easier too. The other thing that I do want to mention before we go is on the scholarship. There is a link on here for the scholarship. I think it's the previous website. There's a link for tuition and scholarship. So if you want to go through that site, that'll be great. If not, I'll just talk about it. So for the scholarship, it would be available to international students as well. It is So the scholarship, there's two types. There's one which is a $500 amount, and it is limited to one semester only. If you want to go to that site, click on admission where you are. And then from admission, click on the international tab again. Oh. Yep. Very good. Yes, click on the first one, tuition and scholarship. Anyway, the $500 amount is for one-time scholarship. It's available for any student who are admitted to the program. From here, click on the Excellent Scholarship, if you don't mind. That is the one particular for international student. You can scroll down, but it will be easier here. Go ahead and click on this because it will make the table bigger. There, thank you. So I mentioned the $500 scholarship. It's available for both undergraduate and the master's student. The top bar, column, row. The top row is for the bachelor degree student. It lists out the minimum GPA. For the $2,000 scholarship is 2.75, and then the 500 is for any student who are admitted. It's one-time scholarship. The $2,000 scholarship is renewable, which means they keep the scholarship every year as long as they maintain a GPA at the university of 2.75. So the same concept applies for the master's student. It is $500 scholarship for students who meet either the TOEFL or IELTS criteria. And for the master's student, it says full admit. This means they are admitted to the program itself. If they're conditionally admitted, then they do not get this scholarship. If you remember, the conditional admission are students who have a slightly lower TOEFL or IELTS score, and they are offered conditional admission into the intensive English program before going on to the master's program. And then the $2,000 scholarship, again the same TOEFL or IELTS score, and then they have to have a minimum 3.0 GPA. And usually, students who have this criteria, a 3.0 GPA with a TOEFL, GRE, if they have that, it's almost guaranteed admission. Okay, I cannot guarantee that, of course, but that's what I have seen in the past. Students who have a GPA of 3.0 with a 4-year bachelor degree typically receive admission offer. So admission rate to the university is pretty high. It's about 80%, if not higher. And so for any students who apply to the university and provide all the documents you need, they have a higher chance of getting admission offer. So this is the list for the scholarship. If you scroll, all the way down or up and above, they have different kind of scholarship for undergraduate student. But for master's student, this is the scholarship we have. This is it. Talking about assistantship, graduate assistantship, it's quite competitive. Very, very few assistantship is available, so the chances of getting scholarship is much higher than an assistantship. For students who have a high SAT for undergraduate students, they have a specific scholarship for that. So you can also find that on this particular website. If you want to scroll up a little bit, we can talk a little bit about the cost of tuition and the I-20 document. There you go. So there is for the master's degree, which is the middle column, the minimum amount to show is about $24,000. This is the amount for last year. We will update that for next year. So I would say generally it's about $24,000. It is very affordable as a state school. The cost of room and board, the room and meals, that estimate is based on living on campus and student housing. If a student living on off campus with many roommates, usually a 2-bedroom can have 4 people in there. So that makes it a little bit more affordable. But the amount that we show here is for student housing on campus. And then the estimated for the health insurance and also the books and supplies is also listed here. All right, so any question about tuition and scholarship?
I have a question for the IELTS and TOEFL requirement. Like, how much IELTS and TOEFL required for the undergraduate and the graduate program?
Okay, so for the undergraduate program, minimum TOEFL requirement is 72, and then for the IELTS, score, it's 5.5. It's the same score for all the programs, so there's no higher score required for anything else for the undergraduate. It's just that one score.
Okay, that's great. Okay, and but you mentioned about that there is a GRE or GMAT requirement for some program, not for the whole program, right?
That's right. Yeah, if you would go back to the academics tab, if you click, go to the top, click the logo again, and then click where it says academics, and then go to the one that says graduate student. Okay. All right. Yeah, go ahead down, scroll, click on the one that says graduate school website. Yeah. Okay. Click on how to apply, and then click on, I guess, about it. Yeah, about. Scroll down a little bit for me.
When you said?
Is that it? Okay. In that case, go ahead and click on program specific requirement. Okay, good. So, all right, they did change it. At least this is on this one website. So if you go through, look at this table, ignore the dates, okay? The one that says deadlines for spring, deadlines for fall and summer, ignore that because that's for American student. The international student deadline, remember, is May 15. What I want you to see here, though, is the GPA requirement as well as the GRE requirement if it has it listed. You can see most of them say not required on the column. So the one that has required, that's where you will require for the admission decision. Okay, most of the GPA requirement is 2.75. There's quite a few that's 3.0. And then as far as additional materials, many of the program does not require it, but as you can see, other programs do. Additional requirement include the SOP, statement of purpose, recommendation letter sometimes, writing samples sometimes, so you can see there's different requirements. I think this is a very good website for counselors to refer to. It's very helpful to me too when I have to look at the requirements. And at the very end of the table, you can see the program contact. So any question about the program itself, those are the program advisors, the program directors, and you're welcome to contact them directly too. But any general admission requirement, please refer it to me so I can help you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any
I
other
think
question, guys? Or we can wrap up because we are already about to finish our 1 hour time. And this is one of the wonderful school where you could promote and you could, really let your students go for certificate, undergrad, and grad program. Do you have a doctoral program as well?
no, we do not have a doctoral program. The highest we offer is the master's program.
Okay. I don't see any question coming from the counselors.
Oh, very good. Yeah. We can schedule another meeting in about 2 or 3 weeks, and that way, if you have any follow-up question from students, be happy to help to answer those.
Sure. Sounds good.
All right. Thank you so much, Abby, for the time. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We appreciate your time. We really look forward for you to send a couple of students to Missouri Western State University to open our account there. Okay? Thank you.
Yes. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rene. And I'll ask Michael also to contact you after this webinar. He will be in
All
touch.
right. Good.
Okay?
Sure.
Yes.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.